Hello everyone and welcome to another FA2 video. It's going to be a quick one even though it's been a long time since my last one. Apologies for that, but you know, life gets in the way sometimes. But anyway, I've got a few things I can show off. There's a little bit of new UI in here, nothing too exciting. These are actually bars for the I think this is amount of people on the asteroid, this is food storage, and this is water storage, and they're actually bars. We'll show on another asteroid anyway. And what we have today, anyway, other than this slightly new UI setup up here, also the building menu is a bit different. But I could probably show you that because we're going to build on another asteroid so we can missile it. Because yes, there is missiles now. Although there's no build queue, no build UI, because I haven't got around to it yet, we have some handy debug buttons, as I always like to have sitting around here. So let's build some missiles. We'll be using those in a little bit anyway. There's not much on this asteroid that's different, actually. Is there anything new? The shipyard, there's a new building. It's the old launch pad / shipyard, and it looks slightly different now. The missile launch plants have now taken their place as these default buildings. Anyway, back onto what I was talking about. What we're going to do is we're going to find some asteroids. We can actually use these up here. They're not only the count for things, so we've got scouts. This is meant to be colony ships, but I've accidentally tied it to total ships. This is missiles, and this is nothing yet. But anyway, we can use the buttons up here to do things instead. Which is a bit handier. So once a scout has done its thing, and we've still set the asteroid count to something ridiculous. There's one of my new favourite bugs that I've introduced over here actually. So if we colonize this over here, look at that. It's really easy to fix. I think in the prefab I've set the model for on the map to the model for not on the map. So now it moves the entire ship model around, which is quite funny in my mind. But yeah, anyway, so there's a new bug I've introduced, nothing too exciting other than that though. One thing to mention on that ship actually is it's changed its looks because there's going to be something exciting going on with it, hopefully next video, once I've worked out some kinks. But it should be cool anyway. I'm looking forward to showing that off next video. So let's build some stuff on this asteroid so that we can blow it up anyway. One thing to note on the build menu, there's now tooltips and costs for the buildings, although everything's free at the moment because I probably should just start piling free money into everything. You get money based on the amount of colonists alive you have at the time being. But anyway, let's build some stuff so we can blow it up. Let's get some resi blocks, some hydroponics, some water pump. There we go. This should keep people alive enough so that we can kill them later. Some power, although even though I haven't touched the building system since it was implemented, I've somehow broken power. I have absolutely no idea why, but everything doesn't seem to think it needs power anymore. So that's another bug for me to fix. And should we launch missiles back at ourselves? Nah, we'll just bomb the hell out of this place. Let's spread some stuff out a bit though. Anyway, so here we have an asteroid. Some stuff you can notice at the top here now are bars filling. So it's like total storage, and it'll slowly fill up because I think each one of these can support more than one resi block. So anyway, that's the excitement up there going on. How exciting is UI? Hey, I really dislike UI. I know I've mentioned it in pretty much every video I've ever made. I do understand it at least now. So that's an improvement, I think. So what we can do, we can press our missile button, which has our missile launch window, which should be movable around, but for some reason that's also broken. So when I said I figured out UI, what I meant was I can kind of sometimes put things in and sometimes they'll work. We select the asteroid we want. There's no indication of which asteroid we've selected yet. Oh, also the accuracy is backwards because I forgot to... This is basically the modifier, so higher is worse and lower is better. So if we shot at ourselves, it should be 0, but if we were shooting over here, yes, you can shoot at yourself. A lot of the testing was done by just shooting at myself, but we're selecting this asteroid anyway. And let's fire away. So if we have a look at the asteroid, there we go. Some missiles are flying now, which look kind of pretty. I was tempted to put sounds in, so we could have our first ever sounds in FA2, but I'll do it later. I think there's an audio listener somewhere, or two actually, which he keeps moaning about. You can see I need to do something about this because it's a bit stupid. There's just this constant stream. I think in the original they were kind of like spaced out a bit, which I'll probably implement. But here we have our little asteroid, you know, nothing bad's going on here at all. Oh god damn, they're taking ages to get here now. Oh wait, what's going on here? Ah! So yeah. Oh, it's blown up some. At the moment, they do an incredible amount of damage, because I wasn't sure they were working for a while, so I ramped up the damage, and buildings basically get one-shotted in an area of effect around them. You'll notice the weird kind of height that they're exploding at. Oh, they've finished now. We should have sent more. Let's try and kill this asteroid. Let's spam some stuff while I'm talking. How many times can I click, hey? What I was saying was, you'll notice that the asteroid missiles kind of detonate at very odd times. There's a good reason for it. It's not on purpose and it will change, but for some reason I couldn't get a collider to work properly on the asteroid terrain, so I just basically coded in that they explode at the height of the building on the asteroid. So they're kind of now just blowing up randomly, which looks stupid, but hopefully I can sort that out. Obviously we've got to add in like different types of asteroids as well. Like, we're not always going to have only these explosives. We're going to have scatter missiles. I think there was like tornadoes and stuff in the original, and nukes. Looking forward to putting nukes in this. You can't hit ships with the asteroids missiles at the moment, but I might add that in as well. You'll notice here the this building here, which doesn't work. There's a very simple reason why it doesn't work at the moment, and it's so dodgy. Basically, it is an anti-missile gun. It doesn't shoot though. Oh, I think we've killed this place. No, it's still got the original building. If it survives, we'll let them survive. I thought that was going right for it. You can see it's actually tracking the asteroids before it's even built. But asteroids, I keep calling them asteroids, missiles. But placing it has broken. I don't know how I broke it. I've got an idea how I broke it. Oh, there we go. It's dying anyway because it's not got enough food. Oh, it does produce some food though, so it's unsure. Because the speed of population growth is ramped up so much, it might actually survive with just these two anyway. Okay, I've rambled on quite a lot there. I think that's about it for this video. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely been some changes, and missiles, obviously, missiles being the big one. The UI just ate so much of my time, and it's really... The only time I actually made progress was I kind of ignored it and was like, I'm just going to make missiles because it's more entertaining. Because it's quite difficult to work on a kind of a hobby project when you're not enjoying the one part of the hobby project you're doing. So, although I'm going to try and make the UI a bit more functional like this, where instead of having this debug panel on the right side and these launch buttons and stuff like that, I'm going to put them in more sane places and make it not look utterly terrible. But I'm not going to go with my original plan, which was kind of to do a complete overhaul and make it look as nice as I could, because I'm just not very good at making it look nice, I've decided. Anyway, so as I said, that's it for this video. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.